I'm Jillian Schwedler, Associate Professor of Political Science at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. My talk today on a panel of challenges of Islamist parties facing economic development, I focused on three key issues that I thought were challenges for them. The first is that they're operating in an unstable institutional environment, and so the institutions aren't clear, they're not well established, and they're changing. Where the power is from one moment to next can change, and so it's difficult to make policy when institutions aren't stable and well established. You've had first elections, it's democratic, but it's not clear if those are going to take hold. So it's very difficult in any situation, any revolutionary situation, post-revolutionary situation, to implement changes, particularly because you don't know what the new institutions are like. They're just being established now. So that's the first challenge. The second challenge that I see is the challenge of organized labor. Millions of workers and people raising economic grievances were part of the Arab uprisings, and so that can't be ignored in this process, but that's going to pull them very much towards whoever's ruling, towards having to respond to poverty and wages and these kinds of immediate issues. Certainly throughout the region, we're seeing protesters aren't afraid to go back on the streets when they have some disagreements. And so that's another significant. The third challenge, I think, is Islamists, the ruling governments, are being pulled in different directions, also within their parties. And so you have a very organized business wing that has very much free market policies, but also the emergence of the Salafi parties, which are pulling them in very more conservative directions, want a stronger role for the state, less enamored with free markets, not necessarily opposed to them, but don't prioritize them. Really prioritizing questions of justice and poverty alleviation, anti-corruption, but often very vaguely defined. So Islamists are being pulled in multiple directions. Crucially, I think of these three challenges, only the last one really has to do with substantive issues of Islam. The others are very normal challenges you would expect in this kind of post-revolutionary situation. And so my final concluding point was I think we should compare these governments, these new regimes and new parties, with other new parties in comparable institutional context, and let the Islam question come in later, rather than start with the question that they're Islamists and what's going to be problematic about them from that perspective.